Hey everybody, it's Anna from Astral Tarot. Welcome back. I hope you've all been well. I've been well, and today I am relaxing on the couch. It's I don't know what time it is right now. Oh, 6, 6:15, and I'm here with Doggy, and I thought, let's talk to some folks. Let's make a video. And sometimes in my videos, I like to discuss some tarot theories and findings, basically. And I've discovered, basically, that you can use your surroundings in your tarot readings. So it doesn't only come from the cards, it also comes from what's around you. So there you go. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now let's get into it, because this is reminiscent of older videos I've made, for instance, drawing out your tarot reading, and then how that drawing that you made, however awful, bad, ugly it might be, or a piece of art, who knows, that it actually helps you or helps us understand the reading on a deeper level, where it doesn't just come from the cards and the image that is on the cards that were picked, but actually the connections between them, and then actually on the piece of paper. It's actually really interesting. If you've missed that older video, I suggest go ahead and check it out, although I apologize for the sound. This one, using your surroundings in your tarot readings, is something I just accidentally found, really. I was visiting my mom, and she has this beautiful big window, just the one I'm looking at right now, just like the one I'm looking at right now, even though hers is even bigger. It's a very Dutch window with, yeah, she actually does have curtains. After all, she's French. But yeah, Dutch people don't have curtains. That stereotype is true. I don't have curtains. Not really. Anyway, I was visiting my mom, and I pulled a card. What was it? It was a court card. Oh, the King of Cups, from this very deck. And I was lying on her couch, couch potato. That's what I was when I visited her. I looked at the card and was reading it from a laying down position, and then something caught my eye of what was happening outside. I'm pretty sure it was just a bird that flew by. But then all of a sudden, that big window with the beautiful bright weather, thank you, we finally have nice weather, it caught my eye, and all of a sudden it started to mean something. It's like something in my mind switched, because I was in tarot reading mode. I was reading the King of Cups and what that meant to me that day. I was interpreting it, I was dissecting it, I was doing all the good things, and really putting it into context, doing the one card reading for yourself thing. Because my brain was busy doing that, I'm pretty sure that's why that big window caught my attention, and it started meaning something according to the King of Cups. So the King of Cups in this deck, maybe I should find it. I'd say this is a very emotionally stable aspect of our personality, right? And this King of Cups, also, I did a live stream with Manuela from Place of Stillness, I don't know, a couple years ago. Time flies, right? We were trying to find all the Triomphe de la Luna animals that we saw in the court cards, because they all look like animals. And I'm pretty sure Manuela came up with squid or octopus or one of those. After all, we both have the paradoxical version, and here it looks like, yeah, there's some ink coming out of him right there. So that's pretty fun, and I was contemplating that, and see how he is looking towards the right, which I, as the traditional tarot reader that I am, sometimes still consider the future direction. And maybe I can align him here with the window that you can see in the mirror. He was actually looking out that window. So from my perspective, I looked at the window, and so was he. So we were both looking outside, looking at the window. And so it didn't only mean emotional stability, take care of your emotions, stable, balance, safe haven, all of those good things, like be like a rock today and understand your emotions, understand other people, because we are the same. I do see some sort of unification, is that a word? In this card. A sort of coming together. It's like a family man, right? So King of Cups was telling me all these things. And together with that big, beautiful window and what we saw outside, it added to the reading, saying, I should really be open minded, have a fresh perspective, not just rely on those old things that I know, but actually look beyond my own little world, look beyond what I know, look beyond myself. The light is crazy. But either way, that really did make me want to share this little thing with you, because I don't know if this is actually a known tarot reading technique or not. Uh, all I know is that I liked it, and I've been actually using it ever since. Uh, must say, with just one card readings, where I can just hold the card like that and kind of scan my surroundings, and then all of a sudden stuff starts to make sense, man. I'm telling you. So here, for instance, I would pull the Judgment, and right there's this big ass TV that we actually never watch. But that could be about being wired, being in tune, being connected, really. So, Judgment and being wired and in tune and connected, wired. What does that mean to you? Let's see. Two of Wands, the Dominion card. You could hold that in front of your really cool carpet and think, okay, so what is my sphere, what is my area have to do with intricate design or different beautiful colors? Maybe you want to implement aesthetics and comfort into your area of where you can be yourself, where you feel you're owning the place, where you really feel like this is where you can continue to grow. And it might show that, just the beautiful things in life, they do take time. With the Two of Wands, Wands being fire and very active suit, very quick and impatient suit, really, because it's full of enthusiasm and passion, and very, well, maybe not a young energy, but I'd say at its core, yeah. And it's burnt out quite quickly, right? So you might say sometimes fire lacks a little bit of maturity here and there because we don't think things through. So maybe that beautiful, colorful, intricate design carpet that you have there makes you want the things that actually take time and require a skill that you haven't mastered yet. I don't know. I'm just riffing here, but this, you see, it's so funny that as we are reading tarot, I don't know if I'm the only one here, but sometimes I realize, okay, I'm not only reading tarot here. I'm reading cards. That's what I love to do. Yet I'm also now reading surroundings. I'm also reading drawings. I'm also reading maybe just other outside influences, just the synchronicities around. I think that's a known tarot technique, or just a thing that we do during tarot readings for ourselves, or maybe for other people as well. Yeah, I must say, a song that comes on, and maybe this song has these lyrics that you just saw in the card. That's a synchronicity, and it means, okay, well, listen to the rest of the song. It might have another message for you there. Or it's just the universe's way of saying, hey, I'm listening, and yeah, you're right about that. I saw this kind of a joke on Instagram Reels, because yes, I was on that for a little while. That it was an 11:11 joke. When you see 11:11 on the clock, it means something. Well, to me personally, that means that if I take it with a grain of salt, but you know, I also like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1234. That's more my number. But anyway, 1111. Whenever those types of, oh, angel numbers, they're called, right? To some people, I just call them, I don't know, numbers. It's annoying enough to have freaking numbers everywhere anyway. But whenever I see that, I think what I was just thinking, that's true, that's right, I should trust that. It does not mean, oh, this guy I was just thinking of is the one. That was the joke in the, what was it, TikTok or something? I don't have TikTok, but Instagram Reels. This person thinking about, okay, this guy is not the one for me, and then the universe says 1111, and then it's very confusing. I was confused by that at first. I think you're thinking that guy isn't the one. Why waste any more time on this person? Clock says 11:11. I think, oh, that's a confirmation. See, I'm right. He's not the one. Don't overcomplicate things, people. Coming from the person who makes endless, impossible tarot videos. Yeah, it's just a little game we play, I guess. But I was saying, we're not just reading cards here. We're reading ourselves, of course, but we're also reading our emotions. We're also reading our reaction to the Five of Swords. Oh God, I got the Five of Swords again. First of all, can be annoying if it's a repeat card, right? You think you're doing all the right things and still you get that card. But then what comes after that is much more interesting. Then imagine combining the Five of Swords meaning about, actually, usually to me, this means conflict and confrontation, really seeing a type of harsh reality and dealing with it. Most of all, the dealing with it. It's such a bridge, the five, and it's such a nasty, active energy, isn't it? But necessary. It can actually be really, really good to just deal with those issues. Imagine combining that with your surroundings. This is also reminiscent of a witchy scrying technique that AnnMaddox explained in her book, the first one I'm referring to now, because I know she's writing another one, Rebel Witch. I have a sort of a review on it. I actually like the book more than I think I let on in that video. I don't know why. Maybe I was just not feeling all that well that day. Does happen. But the book is really nice. Oh yeah, I think my only sort of critique was that in a sense it was a bit of a beginner's book, right? And knowing AnnMaddox, I guess I was expecting something further, even though I stand by that. It's a book of ideas. It's a book of ideas. It's amazing for that. So maybe it stemmed from that, because it has sort of a flavor. It is reminiscent of her actually scrying with anything around her. You know how some people, when they take a shower, washing their hair, there's a lot of hair that come off, right? And so sometimes you temporarily stick it to the damp wall of the bathroom tiles. And actually, I read somewhere, maybe underneath her comment section, I don't know, I don't remember, that some people scry with that. It's actually really cool to scry with hair. You can do it in another place. You can cut a bit off and then see what that means to you. Put it in some water. Wet hair, it can take on any shape. And so that can actually mean a lot. You can see something in it. You can recognize a symbol and see what it means to you. I remember that she was also describing in her book that it happens that she actually scries a pile of clothes on the floor. So I have a pile of clothes right there. It's all clean laundry. But hermit. Okay, let's position it so that he's looking at the pile of clothes. This reminds me of possessions, because this lovely fellow only seems to be wearing one cloth like a loincloth almost. And I just happen to know, that's me scrying my surroundings, I guess, or reading my surroundings, that that pile of clean clothes is there because dear boyfriend doesn't have enough room or space or decluttered space in his closets to put that away. So it's excess, actually. And so it reminds me, together with the hermit, it has nothing to do with the pile of clothes, but it's about excess and possessions. So what do I want to possess? Do I maybe already have too much? Etc. You see where I'm getting at. Yeah, so this was just a idea, a theory. Let me know if you already do this, because you know what? I haven't heard anybody talk about this. I don't think I came up with it, but I did discover it by accident at my mom's place, laying on the couch, looking out the window, reading the King of Cups, and realizing that, yeah, that actually meant something to me. So it's a combination of scrying, tarot reading, and just taking in the synchronicities, really. I guess that's the main thing. So, yes, let me know if you already do this. Let me know if you've seen this in a book and there might be more information about it, because I feel this has more potential. This is just the beginning, isn't it? But I just felt like sharing it with you. And so I'm going to wish you all a happy weekend, and I'll see you next week. Okay? Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. Thanks to my patrons. Special thanks. I realize I never thank you out loud on YouTube. So here you go. Thanks so much for supporting my work. It's greatly appreciated. And you know what, everybody? I'm gonna do some more of that scrying.